This is a list of the top 100 trending topics in the US right now. Bills vs. Broncos score: Josh Allen intercepted as Buffalo has 2 straight turnovers. Orchard Park. On the heels of a Sunday afternoon where the Pittsburgh Steelers and Cleveland Browns solidified their playoff positions, with 6-3 record, and the upstart 5-4 Houston Texans moved into the 7th and final AFC spot, the Buffalo Bills are facing a game Monday night where there is almost no margin for error. The 5-4 Bills host the 3-5 Denver Broncos, and they will do sitting in 9th place in the conference standings, still behind the number 8 Cincinnati Bengals. A victory would enable the Bills to inch past the 5-4 Bengals, while a loss creates all kinds of problems for Buffalo as it would be their 5th, the same number of the Broncos, Indianapolis Colts, Las Vegas Raiders, New York Jets, and Los Angeles Chargers. Buffalo's playoff chances are already hovering in uncommonly low territory, at least since they entered the Super Bowl contention window in 2020, and they would take another big hit if they were to lose to a Denver team that is on the upswing. This story will be updated throughout the night. First quarter score: Broncos 3, Bills 0. Bills punt instead of turning ball over, 2:30 first quarter. At least it wasn't a turnover. Buffalo started with a first down on Stephon Diggs' 9-yard punt and Latavius Murray's 3-yard run. But then Allen's designed run only gained 1 yard. Murray dropped a pass in the flat and Allen threw incomplete for Diggs on 3rd down. Sam Martin punted 46 yards to the Broncos' 21. Denver punts, 4:24 first quarter. Buffalo's 2 turnovers have only turned into 3 points. Denver's drive started promising with a 14-yard pass from Russell Wilson to Lil Jordan Humphrey. Javonte Williams went 17 yards on a catch and run to get near midfield, but Denver went backward after that. The Broncos were called for a false start. Marvin Mims Jr. lost 2 yards on an end around. Terrell Bernard was credited with a sack, and Wilson's 3rd down pass was incomplete. Riley Dixon punted 58 yards into the end zone for a touchback. Josh Allen intercepted off deflected pass, 8:22 first quarter. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. It's been a disastrous start for the Bills' offense. Buffalo was driving in Denver territory when Josh Allen's pass over the middle went off the hands of Gabe Davis, and was picked off by safety Justin Simmons. Latavius Murray give Bills spark with big runs. Buffalo's second drive started with a holding penalty on guard Osiris Torrance. Dalton Kincaid made a 4-yard catch and the Bills converted a 3rd and 16 with an 18-yard rip from Josh Allen to Gabe Davis. Latavius Murray took back-to-back carries for 9 yards and 20 yards to the Broncos' 34. Broncos 3, Bills 0, Will Lutz makes 40-yard field goal after Buffalo fumble. It is extremely rare when the Bills win the coin toss and decide to receiver, but that was Sean McDermott's call Monday night. He wanted the ball first, in the hope the offense could get out to an early lead. And then, on the first play of the game, Josh Allen threw a short pass to James Cook and he fumbled with Denver recovering at the Bills' 28. The Buffalo defense stood up to the test, though, and forced a 3-and-out which was helped by a Broncos penalty, so Will Lutz kicked a 40-yard field goal to give the Broncos the early 3-0 lead. Broncos recovered James Cook fumble on first play. The Bills won the toss and elected to receive the ball. They didn't have it for long. James Cook made a short catch to open the possession, but the ball was ripped away by cornerback Jaquan McMillian, who recovered it at the Bills' 28. LB Terrell Bernard S. Damar Hamlin active, will play. Bernard spent the week in the NFL's concussion protocol, practicing on a limited basis in the red non-contact jersey. However, he made it through, and after being deemed questionable for the game, he is active. Now we'll see if he's ready to play, but you can assume he is. As we knew a couple days ago, both safety Micah Hyde and cornerback Christian Benford are out with injuries, while the other 4 inactive players are offensive lineman Jermaine Ifedi and Alec Anderson, linebacker Balin Spector, and defensive tackle Poona Ford. With Benford out, it would appear that Rasul Douglas will start along with Dane Jackson. And taking Hyde's place will be Taylor Rapp. Sean Payton goes overboard in prep for Bills. It's one thing to pore over game video to study that week's opponent. It's entirely another to paint the opponent's logo on your practice field, but that's what the Broncos head coach had done last week at the team's training center. What this is further evidence that football coaches are a different breed, and some of them border on lunatics. It's nothing to do with the opponent, Payton told reporters. It's more of us getting the mindset that this is the logo we're at the field trying to simulate. We started doing that. And when you start IK